Hi there, I am Zorlon. I am an alien, and I am highly caffeinated. What up, Earthlings? And welcome to Zorlon's Intergalactic Wrestling Blog. I am your humble host, Zorlon, of the Orlon race from the distant planet of Nebulon 5, and lifelong WWE fan. And for those of you wondering, the answer is yes, WWE does have fans in outer space. And here tonight is my first official blog and recap of the epic 1000th episode of my all-time favorite show, WWE Monday Night Raw. So, that being said, let's get started. The DX reunion. And finally, we see the full reunion of D-Generation X. Stands, of course, the crazy buff chick and the late, great, ravishing one. Cool to see the band back together as a whole, and definitely cool to see them beat the tar out of the uber dork Damian Sandow. However, my only problem with this segment, no Bronco Buster. Seriously, man, if I got X-Pac in that ring, I want to see some fool get Bronco busted, okay? Is that too much to ask for? Huh? The AJ Daniel Bryan wedding. Do-do-do-do. Now, I love wrestling weddings. I am a sucker for them. Mach and Liz, Lita and Kane, Billy and Chuck. So, needless to say, I was extremely excited to see that AJ was going to marry Daniel Bryan. But not only did he get ditched at the altar, but we now have ourselves a new general manager in AJ. And to that, I have to say this. Yes! 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 I mean, seriously, folks, there's only room for one crazy chick in power in wrestling, and trust me, her name is not Dixie. But I can't help but wonder what would have happened if they actually did tie the knot. I mean, somebody that self-righteous and somebody that crazy, I wonder what their kid would have looked like. And of course, following the wedding, the great one, The Rock, returns and announces that he will face at the Royal Rumble the current WWE champion, whoever that may be at that time. Can the Great One prevail? Well, only time will tell. But one thing is for sure, it was awesome to see Daniel Bryan finally get rock bottomed. My God! My God! Rock bottom on the Oompa Loompa! My God! The Triple H and Brock Lesnar showdown. Triple H, love him. Brock, to be quite honest, love him too. But I just want to see these two fight. But I do think the game may have his work cut out from this time, and Triple H versus Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam may very well be the most hard-hitting match in WWE history. Of course, I thought the same thing when Brock was going to fight Goldberg that one time. Just I love Lita. They don't make divas like that anymore. I mean, seriously, she's hot, she's tatted, she kicks butt, she's hot. She's the definitive Attitude Era diva to me, and of course, no offense to you, Trish Stratus. And I loved seeing her own Heath Slater. I loved seeing her amongst all the legends, and most of all, I loved seeing her wrestle in that quote-unquote top she was wearing. Please, Lita, come back to the WWE full-time. The Divas division needs you. Sean Mooney returns? Really? I thought he was dead. Really? Charlie Sheen versus Daniel Bryan. Really? I mean, seriously, guys. You want to get me interested? Take those two, put them in a Hell in a Cell, set that Hell in a Cell on fire, and make the special guest referee, I don't know, Emilio Estevez or something, because as we all know, Emilio Estevez equals ratings. Emilio! Kane, The Undertaker, the Brothers of Destruction, back together again, and all I can say, guys, is that I love this. As a matter of fact, I think the crowd said it best when they started chanting, "This is awesome." And nothing better than see those two guys just beat the stuffing out of some of the WWE's finest jobbers. And once again, welcome back, Undertaker. Why Punk why? I mean, why did you give The Rock the GTS? Seriously, was the Tooth Fairy really that bad? Well, yeah, actually it was. But anyway, we see John Cena become the first person to unsuccessfully cash in a Money in the Bank. Why? Because of that weak sauce Big Show. Seriously, Cena, take this guy out for good. And as for The Rock versus Punk, well, time will tell on that one. But is it just me, or was there just a little bit of moral ambiguity in CM Punk's eyes? Is he completely turned to the dark side? I guess we'll have to see about that. Well, that's it for this week, folks. Thanks again for joining me on ZORLON'S Intergalactic Wrestling Blog. And hope to see you guys next week at the 1001st episode of Monday Night Raw's review. Till then, this is ZORLON saying, I'm out. I'm way out!